Welcome back to another episode of Hillbilly Kreations. Today we're getting back on our chair project. You see back here in the background? We ain't gonna waste any time. It's been a few days since we got to come out here and mess with it, and y'all know where we're at on it. We're still working on getting that back of it all cleaned up. I haven't even looked at it. It's been a few days since I've been out here, so we're gonna grab it together here, take a look at it, see if that wood filler done what I wanted it to. Y'all can see it right there. It's in there. It's hardened. So we're gonna get this wood filler, sand it back down, smooth it out, and throw some color on this today. See how it turns out. Now you can remember that's where my big crack was right there. Now with that sanded out in the middle smooth, got a little bit more work to do here, but as you see, as I'm saying, the crack is gone now. And once that's colored in to all blend, it'll look just fine. So I'm happy with the first one. Let's move on to the second one here. So we'll just keep working our way around. We'll get it all smoothed back out the way we think it should be. And then we'll throw some color on it. Come on in here, y'all. Oh, good. That's looking good already. I hate that y'all can't see it again. I hate that glare. What is causing that glare? Let's see. Can we turn that one off? There we go. Alright, all the way around, it's looking good. Now let's flip over here. I know we had some in this inner edge right here around the top that was pretty nasty looking. So this one might have to actually use some sandpaper for it again. Alright, so it pretty much covered what I was wanting to cover. Get some paper towels, we'll wipe this thing down. We'll figure out which stain. I've got 2 different stains up here to use. I think we picked that one last time. I think we're still going to go ahead and go with that one. We're going to get a stain and see what it looks like, you know. Just going to do this front half first today. Today is the day we're going to put some color in it finally. And I've been waiting for this. Excited about it. Better mix that up first, my bad. Grab me I had a brush here for this. And a rag to wipe it. And for the first time today, let's bring y'all up here, get to looking down on these things so we can see how they're going to turn out. Because I want y'all to see this with me. Let's see if we can get you to where y'all can look at it with me. There we go. Oh, we almost had you. Tripod would say we'd be alright. Alright. There we go. Sort of say that. I'll just adjust this some now. Adjust this some. There we go. That's too much light. These ones really work well. And they're adjustable. I can move them to wherever I want them. I like these. There we go. Alright. So, with that being said, y'all are here with me. Let's do this together. First coat. I'm putting it on there pretty heavy. I want this to turn pretty dark for me. I'm putting it on there pretty heavy, man. It's still soaking it up. It's not turning as dark as I would hope it would turn, but it is turning. So I'm gonna go around this edge. Get that already too. That one is done. We have a rough idea of what she's gonna look like. And when she's dry with this first one, we have a rough idea of what she's gonna look like. I know we're supposed to wipe these off or whatnot, and I will. I'll wipe it. And then we're gonna let it dry for a while. And I'll come back here in a little bit and put another one over it. But let's go ahead and wipe this first one. You ready? Wipe it in or whatever it is you're supposed to do here. See, it's taking it right back off of that when I wipe it, and I don't like that. I want that to be darker. But it's going to take more than one coat, especially to cover up some of these spots that we just fixed. And I was prepared for that, and that's okay. So, we'll wipe down the first section. It is darkening like I wanted it to, in a sense. I got it wiped in there now. I'm going to go ahead before I walk out of here this time. And we're not done yet. This video's not done yet. Don't take that the wrong way. But before we head out of here this time, to let this set for a minute. I think I'll go ahead and throw one more coat around it after the wipe off. And I don't think I'm going to wipe this one off. I'm going to leave it sitting on the dark. I'm really considering pulling up the other stuff next time, seeing if it will stick to this better. But this time we're going to put this stuff on here pretty heavy, and then we'll brush it down. Because that color it is up top up there right now. And it's hard for y'all to see. But that darker, when I do that, that's what I'm looking for, is that darker color on these. I'm afraid this right here might be the best I get with these. And if it is, then that's fine. I was hoping for a little darker, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and put another coat all the way around the edge. We're also just going to leave it sitting here this time. Alright, we pretty much got it sopping in stain this time. And that's where we're going to leave it at until it dries. So this next part of this project might unfortunately take a little bit to do. But we will get it done. I do have one more little thing I can do to start for a size reference here real quick, and that is I'm going to need to bring in a piece of plywood that I have out here. I want to cut off a bigger piece. I want to go ahead and get it knocked out. That way I can hold it for measurement and see, kind of start deciding on an idea that I want to use for that. So, I don't know if y'all have even seen my new graveyard yet. But that's where we're headed. I'm gonna go out here. I'll show y'all that real quick while I'm out here. Ain't nothing fancy. I just made a spot where I've got all the old extra projects and whatnot made right now. And as you can see, that piece of plywood there, right there, is where I'm headed to. Now this is a piece that was used on that bathroom install that I dropped out here a few weeks ago. So there's this little corner piece down here that was left over. It should be just big enough. What we want for our chair. It's actually probably a lot bigger than what we wanted for our chair, but anyway, let's set that over here for a minute, and I'll show you what I'm at by my boneyard out here. So, all future projects are now all up underneath here. See the bicycle up there in the corner, banana one over here on the edge. Got a couple more toddler's chairs down here. This is a really neat one we found recent. A little tricycle there. Another two-seater tricycle back there in the back. You can see it. That's plastic. But it's cool. So yeah, we've got projects still coming in. There's more than that too. I've still got the little hillbilly decoration. There's a I'm gonna restore that swing blade project here soon. That's the other one's gonna take some wood filler and some stain. I got a special project in mind for that one. Here's that chair. Now, a piece of plywood we just cut off. Make things on the way. We're hoping is at least wide enough, which is wide enough. Getting there. Too wide as it is. Perfect. That means we can cut it down. That'll be big enough to make our seat out of. And that's the plan on that. So, but I still, like I said, I can't cut it down, so I get this piece here. But we just stain, get it where I want it, how I want it, what I want it to look like. And we'll go from there. If I can get up under it here. But it's starting to take form. It's going to take a lot of this thing to get it to where I want it to be, where I'm comfortable with it. That's okay. We'll keep throwing it on there, keep throwing it on there, keep throwing it on there until we can't throw it on there no more. You know? Come back and brush it, throw some more on there, brush it some more, throw some more on there. You know? Whatever it takes. So that's starting to dry already. It's not completely dry, but it's getting there. Just in a little bit of time that we've been out here talking, it started drying. So we'll spin it around here this time. I'm getting that stuff all over my table through these napkins. I knew that was going to happen, but we're men. We're here to work, not be clean. We're not out here giving a short baths. And don't get me wrong, I don't like a filthy place, but it's a shop and I'm going to work in it. I'm not eating my dinner out here. I'm trying to make a dollar. Alright. And again, that's about all I can do with that one right there right now. This next day, we're back out here in the shop, kind of giving her a once over. And the paper towel thing was a bad idea. We're stuck to it pretty bad, so we're going to get these off here, sand the back of it off again, and think of something better on that. But other than that, let's see how else. What else turned out alright? So it is getting darker. Oh, you don't want the lighting over that side. It is getting darker. It is. It's not as dark as I'd like it yet. Let me get y'all down here. Things work better when it's on the table. Sorry. There we go. So it is getting a lot darker. I'm liking it. I like the color. I do want the wicker to go a little bit darker than it is. I don't think that's going to be an issue though. With a couple more coats, the back turned out really good. This here I missed a little bit, I guess, but it's okay. It is all getting redone anyway. And that new 3/4 plywood is really going to block so much of that. You're not really going to be able to tell anyway. So that's good. So I think today we'll do the edges again, and then actually after we get all this Kleenex off of it, or paper towel off of it, we'll actually stain this back side today too, real quick. and then it's set for another night. And then unfortunately, this is like I said, this is the long part of where it's just back and forth of staining and stain, paint, flip, stain, paint, flip. Whatever we're gonna do with it from here, it's just a back and forth from here on out with it. So flipping it over and doing one side one day and another the next day until we get it looking how we want it. Why is this laying down so much nicer today? Man. Okay, whatever. Unfortunately, I wish it would do that to the wicker as well. And we may come back out and put another one on it tonight too. But for now, y'all know the drill on this, so I'm gonna speed y'all up here and put tonight's coat on it. That's the next day. We're back here in the shop, kind of giving her once over. And paper towel thing was a bad idea. We're stuck to it pretty bad, so we're gonna get these off here, sand the back of it off again, and think of something better on that. But other than that, let's see what else turned out alright. So it is getting darker. Oh, I don't want the lighting over that side. It is getting darker. It is. It's not as dark as I'd like it yet. Let me get y'all down here. Things work better when it's on the table. Sorry. There we go. So it is getting a lot darker. I'm liking it. I like the color. I do want the wicker to go a little bit darker than it is. I don't think that's going to be an issue though with a couple more coats. The back turned out really good. This here I missed a little bit, I guess, but it's okay. It is all getting redone anyway. And that new 3/4 plywood is really going to block so much of that. You're not really going to be able to tell anyway. So that's good. So I think today we'll do the edges again, and then actually after we get all this Kleenex off of it, or paper towel off of it, we'll actually stain this back side today too, real quick. And then it's set for another night. And then unfortunately, this is like I said, this is the long part of where it's just back and forth of staining and stain, paint, flip, stain, paint, flip. Whatever we're gonna do with it from here, it's just a back and forth from here on out with it. So flipping it over and doing one side one day and another the next day until we get it looking how we want it. Why is this laying down so much nicer today? Man. Okay, whatever. Unfortunately, I wish it would do that to the wicker as well. And we may come back out and put another one on it tonight too. But for now, y'all know the drill on this, so I'm gonna speed y'all up here and put tonight's coat on it. Now it's Sunday, and I've got my little guys out here with me this morning. My little Remy, my little Kimber, they're out here working with me. You can hear him in the background there. I'll let y'all see him here in a minute. He thinks he's something else, but we've been out here all week putting coats on this, and it's turned out pretty nice. I like it. It's dark as I wanted it. It's got some bubbles in it, and some run spots because I put it on there so thick. But I think when we get it up there on the chair, sand it a little bit, and lightly put a couple more coats over where we had to sand, I think it'll work. So we're gonna get started this morning. Go ahead and put this thing back together, make a hole again, and finally see what it looks like. And in order to do that, we're going to bring you right over here with me. Get y'all down here by the table again. Let's see what we got going on. There's little Remy. This is my 1-year-old here. He's something. He's sport rotten. And he is a daddy's boy. So we're going to let him hang out here with us today. We're going to put all this out of the way real quick. Put some lights back on here so you can see what we're doing. And we'll bring this chair right back over here. Actually, I think we might want to keep this on the big table. This will work. And we're going to go ahead and get the back on this real quick. We can find the screw right here. Raise y'all up just a little bit so you can see where the back is going on here. There we go. There we go. Where y'all can see. And if y'all remember this is 2 screws that go right to the back of that thing right here. And that little hole that's split in right there. And this side. Mainly about getting lined up, and I have no idea. There it is. For the other boat, wasn't it? Okay. Let's see here. And this one should go right in. Right there. So, I don't know why it's not fit together right. Number 1. I know there's nothing wrong. I just don't understand when I attack them like this. They came apart so easy. Let's get this one in here started. Maybe I'll straighten it up a little. There we go. Now you also got to remember they're full of stuff right now too, that they're not used to being full of. Thank you, buddy. Hey, don't shake the camera, Bubba. Anyway, we're gonna get this back on her here real quick. And this is why, here, see how it's squeezed on it in? This is why I do not want to cut my seat for it before I had this screwed back in. I was really worried about this. But it's going now. I'm going to find the other screws to get it lined back up right here. And that's about got her in there. We're missing a screw. We're going to find out here real quick at the bottom screw in this side. And I think we'll call that golden if we can get the bottom screw in. And it is right here. So let's get it lined up the way it should have been. Right in the hole. As you see, they're going in there. There's not wanting to run in all the way. Really wish I had a drill for or a flat tip for a drill. Sorry, flat tip for my drill, but I can't find one this morning. All right. So there she is, put back together with the back on it. I like that. I like that a lot. Like that, it's got a little sanding or taping off that we'll have to do, fixing some edges on it, making it look pretty again here in a little bit. But other than that, that's fine. Now, this is also way too wide, and we cut it that way on purpose. So we'll find this on tape measure. And now, in order to go from here to here, we want to go just exactly we're going to go about 11 3/4. Let me get you off here. So I see, so you got to see where I'm measuring again. Maybe you can see it there. You can see this prong here. Here, there's two here, and there's two here. What's that, Remy? Now. You're alright, Gibson. We're measuring from this side to that side because the seat, that's where the seat screws into. So, I wanted to sit in pretty much flush, but we do have them under there we got to watch out for too in case we go that route. However, I do have a new tool to show y'all that we can take care of those if we have to a point. So we're going to say 11 3/4 for now. And we're gonna go this way. What you got, Bubba? What you got, big boy? Alright, so let's find this a pin. We'll go 11 3/4. This way. And we'll go over this side. Keep getting turning y'all around with me so y'all can see what I'm doing this morning. And then we'll go to this side of the board and we'll cut 11 3/4 as well. He thinks he's funny being on camera this morning. Alright, leave that alone, Bubby. Alright, and now I need my straight edge. And we're going to make a mark right down where we just marked it at to make it straight. Even though that don't look nowhere near. We'll take it anyway. Ah, boy. You better leave Daddy's chair alone. Now we're going to double check, make sure we didn't mess that up. Something don't look right. Leave it there, buddy. It's not done yet. That's what I thought. Okay, alright, let's get look at so. I'm gonna lay that right there. Actually, yeah, we'll lay that right there. We're gonna get our tools, our saws. So this is what I was going to be worrying about right here, guys. I don't like it. So obviously it's not done being cut yet. I'm not just going to leave that plywood right there ever, obviously. But that just is not going to cut it. I thought it would come up on that. See, higher than that for one. Back there. Alright. Hey, what are you doing, silly? What are you doing, silly boy? So, I think what we're going to do is notch this out. Figure out where I want it exactly. So it'll slide all the way up here to these. Probably going to want to end it I'm gonna imagine right there. We'll just take it all off. So what I'll do is, since that's exactly how I want it, and I know that's how I want it, and bring this all the way up to the edges. Put this side to that. I know it's straight. This side I don't think is. I don't think it's side is. So that's sliding up underneath there. We don't need that. We didn't want that in the first place. We wanted it to sit right up against there. And then we'll cut that edge off of it as well. And as of right there, now we have us a square seat. See? However, I still want to bring this one and notch it. I think it would be a lot better. So, I guess it's time to check out my new tool that we bought this weekend. Those go all the way through. I wonder if I can reverse them. Go. I don't really like this idea either. I don't know, y'all can't even see what I'm doing over here, but I'm working on a project. I'm thinking if I take these out, and I've already done this one, if I take these out and I put the screw in where it's not sticking out, then they'll reach right up to where I want them to go. So, for our last project today, let's get this switched out. All four of them and see what it looks like. Because these are always something that can always be fixed back. What do you think, Remy? You want to fix it? Fix it? Can we fix it? Yeah, I see it. You think we can fix it? Kimber Sue, what's the matter with the pretty girl over there, huh? We're almost done for the day, baby. we just gotta get these together and we'll probably call it going and see if we can find us some snacks. Get over here and get these other two switched out. You see what I'm changing here is these. There's bolts that go in through them on the bottom side. And I keep me from getting that in there. So I think if I switch these bolts out, put the nut over on the other side. Yeah, buddy? Oh, yeah? I think if we put this on the other side, we could get our board up under it, and I'll show you why I'm thinking about doing the other side here in just a second. It might work out better, and it may even look better if we do it this way. So, not guaranteed yet. Sometimes you gotta put things together and take them apart multiple times. Kimber Sue, what's the matter with the pretty baby? Just give us a second, sweetie. We're almost done today. You're a pretty girl. Alright. So that's 3 of them. We got 1 more to go. 1 more to go. Like I said, I'm just doing this real quick. We're going to end this video here pretty soon. We just want to see how that fits up under here if we get all 4 of them changed the way they're supposed to be. You're alright, baby. What's Bubba got, huh? What's Bubba messing with? You got pencil? And this one's in, which means, hi! My sister. There you go. Alright, now, with that being on there, we're hoping for to be able to slide that right up underneath there, and it should hopefully, closely, we might have to do a little trimming, which is fine. That's to be expected on these joints. Right there. So that's where we were going to put that. Right there, just like that. That's the way I wanted it. And the reason why is because I don't think this is going to be the piece I stained on top. You see, because I got this pretty, way smoother, already almost sanded, just had to hit it a few times and then varnish it. But it's mahogany. We've got 2 pieces of it down here. I've got this one, and I've got an even lighter piece that needs cleaned up. But I think if I cut a section of this to match that, screw that in. Whoa, easy, buddy. Anyway, so the plan is to screw this seat in right here with the screws that we came out of here. Got 2 of them there. We'll find 2 more short ones like that. I've got some drywall screws and whatnot. I think we're gonna cut that right there where it's at and leave it alone. I'm gonna do some trimming. I want to get rid of these squared edges up here. So I'm gonna go do some thinking on what we're gonna do about these squares. I want to kind of round at least the front of it off a little bit. Don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that yet, but we'll get that figured out here in a little bit. But as of now, it actually looks like a seat again sitting over there. Let me get you all the way up here where we can see it. It is looking like a seat again, and that was my goal for the day. So with that being said, I've got some thinking to do. And I don't know if I have my drill out here or not to put the screws in there right now. I've been just working the house again, so a lot of my stuff is in there. The grill did not make it. Here's the new tool I was here now, but guys, this thing is so cool. I paid $15 for this little, no name, I guess. 12 volt max lithium grinder. And I like it so far. Hey, you're okay. Hey, it's just a tool. He's not been around very many tools. We're trying to get him broke into them. It's just a tool, baby. It's not gonna hurt nobody. It won't hurt you. Hey, it's okay, baby. Daddy's almost done. Hey, you're fine. And now that is a permanent fixture there just like that. We like it. All right. I like it. Let's move some bolts hanging down on the outside off. What, baby? What? Alright, that's going to conclude our video for today. These kids are getting a little cranky on me out here. I wasn't expecting that. They were pretty good most of the morning. It never fails when you start recording. That's when they want to try to run over your cameras and whatnot while they're scooting around. And y'all ain't even seen the little one back there yet. She's back there partying. Where are they at? There's the babies. Y'all want to come say hi? Say hi to everybody on YouTube. Say hi. You say hi, Remy? Wave. Wave at the camera. Wave. No, nothing today. What about Kimber Sue's? Is she going to say hi? There's my little Kimber Sue there. She's my 9-month-old. She's just a little doll. Stubborn little thing she is, but she's a doll. And then here comes Big Bubba Remy. Alright. Hey, Daddy's got to finish, buddy. Alright. And now y'all seeing the reasons why I'm trying to do everything I do out here. These guys are my babies. Them two are my life. And they're I'm trying to get this business started. The little Remy there is the one that we built the Rex Jet wagon for, which we have another thing to do with that too. The bolts in the arm to pull it, the two bolts aren't holding up very well. they need redone. I've got a long bolt now that I bought to put through there like I had originally. A couple of roll-out washers, another nut on the end to maybe keep it from pulling out when we turn. That's a 5-second fix. We'll get on that pretty soon. We'll do that at the beginning or the end of another video one day. Other than that, our main focus right now is going to be this chair, getting it done, and letting Remy have it. And with that being said, guys, I thank everybody for watching. The new subscribers this week, the new views this week. Man, everything's been awesome. So please, keep coming in. Keep hitting that like and subscribe button. We're going to keep building this up. We're going to keep getting new tools. We're going to keep building things for these kids and to sell. We're going to keep getting antiques in here. It's not going to stop. I've decided, I'm determined. I'm not giving up. We're going to do this. So, thank everybody for your support. We'll get back on this chair again probably tomorrow. I'm going to go sit down and do some thinking on it. So I'll start another video tomorrow. I like the way it's turning out. I love it. Like I said, it's going to need a little more sanding work to do still, unfortunately. I've got to get that done. I don't like how that screw is popping, but I guess they're doing it on both sides. There ain't really much thing. That's going to conclude today's video. We'll get back. I'm going to do some thinking on this chair. Sorry about the interruptions. I had to take the kids into mama, get them laid down for their afternoon nap. But that's it. That's where we're at. I'm liking it. It's looking like a chair again now. And it won't be long. We'll get it all put back together and looking right. Like I said, I'm going to work on it tomorrow. Maybe even this evening some, depending on how everything goes between now and then. And then I think my next project is I'm going to jump into that sling blade, knock it out real quick, and then we'll probably do that boat on that Rex Jet wagon while we're doing that. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. I don't want to say we're going to jump on anything else out here soon because I'm finding new stuff every day. Some of these smaller, I can get them done faster and try to make a couple dollars to get to the next project. So, thank you, everybody. That's all I can keep saying, man, is thank y'all. Everything's getting better for me, and it's going to continue to grow. We'll see y'all next time here at Hillbilly Kreations.